Uh, in Las Vegas has come and gone. Night 2 ended. Let's talk about it. Was it the best WrestleMania of all time? No. Did we have some of the greatest matches of all time? Hell yeah, we did. We opened up the show this time with Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, the winner of the Elimination Chamber. Rhea Ripley, who obviously just got him because she's Rhea Ripley. And I have to say, full credit to every single female in this match. This match was phenomenal from start to finish. One of the best women's matches I've ever seen. Ever. It was non-stop action. Everything about it was great. No one was overlooked. No one was in the background. It was fantastic. It's hard to say this, but I would have had Roman, Punk, and Seth main event night 2, this main event night 1 over what we got in the main event tonight, because this was just a match of brilliance, a quality match, 3 of the best women in the company putting it all on the line. Right kick out of Riptides, kick out of a KOD, the EO moonsault, the kick out of that, the flipping top rope shenanigans stuff when EO's face bounced off the top post. And then we had the finish. Bianca had Rhea up into the KOD, hitting the KOD. Io Sky over the top moonsault, pins Bianca Belair. 1, 2, 3, and still the Women's World Champion, Io Sky. 10 out of 10, flowers to all of these ladies. This was the way to start WrestleMania. And already we were looking for a good damn show. Bianca Belair's WrestleMania streak is officially over. She got pinned. Rhea Ripley did not get pinned. And I didn't care. I thought this match was amazing. I wouldn't have minded whoever won. But Io Sky won. So even the right winner won. Fantastic. Io is just a great wrestler. I'm excited for the rest of her championship reign now, and it's the first time she's actually won at WrestleMania as well. Next up, we had the Sin City Street Fight, Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre, and yet again, amazing match. Quality was brilliant. There was crazy spot after crazy spot. Drew's entrance was really cool. I loved his gear. What can I say about this match? It was just fun as hell. Damian Priest came out with the guitar and the flames and everything. This was crazy. Street fights were one of my favourite match types because it's just anything can happen. We had claymores through a chair. Damian Priest tried to go old school. Drew McIntyre threw him through 2 tables. Drew did his normal thing where he said bored at work tweet again. Hilarious. I feel like this might be a thing now for like every year for McIntyre Mania. Gonna go viral yet again. It was just really fun match. Drew McIntyre ended up picking the win when there was a chair in the ropes in the corner and claymored Priest's head for it. Priest sold it like he couldn't breathe afterwards. This was really good. 2 banger matches back to back, and we weren't done. But Drew McIntyre did finally get that WrestleMania moment he wanted over Damian Priest. The right winner yet again. Next up was the Intercontinental Championship match where we had Penta, Cielo, Nielo, who had some sick green gear. This is Dominic Mysterio, who came out in a mask, and I loved his gear as well. Dirty Dom. Finn Balor, I don't know what he was wearing, like a banana? And the champion, a Braun Breaker. And yet again, this was amazing. This was a banging match. Fatal 4-way cooked. Dom and Finn worked together for the first half of the match to take on Braun Breaker and Penta, which was a really smart thing. And Dom looked great in this match. And then we got to like Carlito coming out and everything was looking crazy. Dom was hit by a Canadian Destroyer. Carlito pulled Penta out the ring. And then Braun Breaker decided, you know what, I'm just going to kill Carlito again. Speared Carlito off of an announce table, through another announce table, which was crazy. Bron Breakker was an absolute demon in this match, hitting double suplexes to people. Unbelievable guy. And then we had Penta doing his shtick as well. Penta's great. People saying Penta could have been buried in this match. No, he wasn't, and please shut up. So we got to the finish. Balor had attacked Dom, who tried to go for the frog splash. Just like how Dom accidentally cost Balor a couple of weeks ago. Balor then hit the coup de grace on Bron Breakker. Dominic, who was cheered so much during this match, hit the frog splash from Finn Balor to become the new Intercontinental Champion. And I never heard the crowd go so crazy for Dom. The crowd loved Dom. I couldn't believe it. I said earlier on in the year to my mate, I didn't see how you could turn Dominic Mysterio babyface. I think they might have just turned Dominic Mysterio babyface, or at least the Vegas crowd did. Dirty, dirty Dom chants ringing out, and also his interview after. It was crazy, but yeah. It's interesting if this is going to be just the Vegas reaction, or we could get the same reaction on Monday Night Raw. What's the fallout of the Judgment Day? Because yeah, Dominic just beat Finn Balor for the title. Crazy moment though. And Finn Balor looked gutted. I didn't give a flying damn about Finn losing. Next up we had Randy Orton versus a unknown opponent. And I'm just saying, look, it wasn't a classic match. It wasn't a good match. But it was a fun surprise. It was Joe Hendry who came out to be Randy Orton's opponent. Look, the pop was really cool. Joe Hendry deserves his moment at WrestleMania. It wasn't a long match, okay, but let's be honest. Was it ever going to be a long match? Joe Hendry got a WrestleMania moment. Who could have complained about that? Nobody. Couple of RKOs from Randy Orton, and Joe Hendry lost. But look, who gives a damn? Randy Orton was always going to win. I believe Randy was going to probably beat Kevin Owens then, I guess. But yeah, that was cool. Randy held Joe Hendry up, told him to celebrate, and then RKO'd him again because he's Randy Orton. So he's still never got the punt kick returning, and I don't think we ever will. Next up, we had AJ Styles vs Logan Paul in a very good match, just with the wrong winner. AJ's gear was phenomenal, no pun intended. Logan Paul is really good in the ring. I just don't like the guy, but I have to respect his in-ring work. It's really damn good. So we got to the climax of this match. Jeff, that stupid stooge, tried to cost AJ Styles the match. Karrion Kross came out. Got a great crowd pop, because it's his hometown, I guess. Tried to stop the brass knuckles, and then wanted AJ to hit Logan with the brass knuckles. I don't think anyone had complained. I don't even think the referee could have given a DQ, because she probably doesn't like Logan Paul either. But unfortunately, AJ punched Karrion in the face, so he might be continuing that view. Karrion was just trying to stop Logan Paul from winning. And yeah, AJ Styles then got hit with the pulverizer. And it's the 1, 2, 3. And by the way, that finisher is awesome. I hate to admit it. Becky Lynch was the surprise opponent to help Lyra Valkyria versus Liv Morgan and Raquel, which made it very obvious that Lyra and Becky Lynch were going to win the titles, unless Becky would turn heel. Liv Morgan, the MVP of 2025 so far, has just lost the Women's Tag Team Championships already. I'm very worried for Liv. I don't know if she's going to be lost in the shuffle again and down the card. I hope she's not lost in the shuffle. But I don't think she cares. She's happy for Dominic winning the titles, so she couldn't give a damn about losing the tag titles. So yeah, I'm glad to see Becky Lynch back. Becky is just one of my favourite female wrestlers, so I was happy to see it. And it made sense in story for Becky to beat Liv Morgan, because Liv got her revenge on Becky, basically retiring her, so it made sense. I just think Raquel was there. You could have had Raquel pinned instead of Liv. But again, it did make sense. Liv Morgan beat Becky twice last year, so Becky beating Liv, it makes all the sense in the end. Becky Lynch and Lyra could do in fact win the Women's Tag Team Championship, which was a really cool moment. And I can't be annoyed at it, because it was a nice pop for the crowd again. Plus, I love Lyra, and I think Becky's a tag team champion. Could elevate the division. Like, she's not going after the singles title, which means maybe Liv can go back after the singles title. Maybe she can go after Lyra's and Women's Intercontinental Championship. Or maybe she's moving to SmackDown. The draft's going to be interesting. Are they going to split Liv and Dom up? That'll be a problem for people. But yeah, I'm happy for Becky Lynch. She looked great in this match. Liv was phenomenal in this match as well, and Lyra was great. Raquel, she was okay. Stone Cold Steve Austin came out to announce the attendance, which made it very obvious to me that The Rock wasn't turning up. And then I guess we'll get into everything, because I just don't think they're telling the truth about the attendance these days. So it was time, the undisputed WWE Championship match. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. John Cena wants to ruin wrestling. Cody Rhodes came out with a sick entrance, but during this match, Cody was booed, cheered, booed, cheered. Both of them were booed and cheered. It was like Rock Hogan vibes. You couldn't, pick who you wanted to win. Cena came out with no special entrance. It's just sad for his last WrestleMania. He's not even got a single special entrance. I'm going to be honest about this match. I didn't mind it. I didn't hate the match. But it was just spamming AA after AA after AA after AA. And some people might like that. I don't mind the kickouts and everything. But at the same time, he put Cody in STF for 2 minutes and Cody was able to get out of it. I didn't hate the match. It just didn't click with me for a long time. Cena was wrestling like he wants to ruin wrestling. It makes sense. The points I don't like is when Cody hit a crossroads and then the referee was down. We had a ref bump. I knew we'd have a ref bump eventually. And then just shenanigans. Now I thought maybe The Rock would come out. Cody gets a legitimate 3 count on Cena. Again, the crowd booed and cheered Cody. It was weird. And then Travis Scott, of all people, comes out. Not The Rock. Travis Scott. And I think if it was The Rock who had cost Cody, I would have been fine with it. But he was Travis Scott. No, I knew Cody needs to get his leg back on Travis, but what the flipping hell was this? Travis Scott came out. Cody hit a crossroads on Cena. And the referee was pulled out the ring. I just didn't understand it. I don't care about Travis Scott. Why was he there? Cena was making Travis was getting cheered. Because the crowd just wanted Cena to win. I understand why the crowd wanted Cena to win. But then they also cheered when Cody hit Travis Scott with a crossroads. And then it happened. John Cena made Cody choose. Do you want to be a bad guy or do you want to be a good guy? Cody wanted to be a good guy. Cena hit him low. Cena hit him with a belt. And John Cena is a 17-time champion. That crowd cheered like crazy. I don't think you can beat John Cena. I don't think you can have John Cena get booed in his final WrestleMania match. So anyone he's facing, look. I think even if Cena brutally murders someone, the crowd will still cheer him because it's his last year. I feel for Cody. I do hope he doesn't feel too bad the fact that he was booed, because you're up against John Cena, kid. You can't do anything about it. But yeah, John Cena is a 17-time champion. Anticlimactic ending, anticlimactic match. But we have it. He makes history. People could be annoyed. We have it. John Cena makes history 17 times. People can be annoyed. People can be happy about it. John Cena said he would ruin wrestling, so I don't think it was meant to be an all-time classic match. It was never going to be a classic match. But Travis Scott being involved? Just why? If it was The Rock, who, by the way, The Rock didn't show up for the entirety of the build to WrestleMania. After the Elimination Chamber stuff, which was sick, he didn't turn up once. Not even by video. Not once. So, look. What's next for Cody Rhodes? I think he's taking a break. I think he's taking a long-deserved break. We know he's not on Raw tonight because he's not advertised. Cody Rhodes is taking a break. What's next for John Cena? He's on Raw tonight. What's next for Roman Reigns from last night? He's taking a long break. We know that for sure. But we'll have to see. But anyway, that is night 2 of WrestleMania up and done. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all for Raw After Mania. And yeet.